You know, why are you here? Why are you even thinking about going on Spirit? You know why. It's because of the price. Super peculiar noise here. All right, back on Spirit Airlines. Not my first time on this airline, and but I thought I'd give you guys a sense of like what the seats are like here. So they're very similar to like Allegiant and also Frontier. Jen, what do you think about Spirit Airlines so far? The seats, are they exactly the same, you would say, like United, Delta, or are they first of all, they don't recline. And there's no pouch here also, so like there's no place to put your drink. I'm putting my drink down here. There's no pouch.
I'm not a very wide person.
No, you're not.
And my arm touches on both sides.
Your arm touches on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're slightly more narrow. They're very similar to Allegiant, though. Wouldn't you say it's the same as Allegiant?
Probably. It's been a little while.
I think it is the same. This is basically what you're looking at here in the aircraft on Spirit Airlines. They also, everything is for purchase. How much is a water, Jen, and stuff like that? Let's take a look.
Water, $4.49.
$4.49. Same price for a soft drink, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what else? What are some other things? What are some of the snacks you could get? Tell people.
You can get dots, pretzels.
How much?
These are all $5.49.
$5.49 for a small bag of pretzels. All right.
Boom, Chicka
Well.
Pop, Cheez-Its, Pringles.
All that stuff is $5.50, right? M&M's,
Yep.
Cheez-Its, Pringles.
You can get a
$5.50.
deal for a drink and a snack for $8.
Drink and a snack for $8. And that includes hot chocolate too. You get hot chocolate, a coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Now for $18, what do you get for $23?
2 liquor, 1 soft
Hold on,
drink.
would you? 2 liquors and 1 soft drink is $23.
Yeah.
Okay. And the binge mix. Is
No,
2
that's
liquors.
big mix.
Oh, big mix. I thought it said binge mix. They don't want you to binge on the flight, do they? They've got champagne.
Big.
Or something
It's
like
2 liquor and 1 soft drink and 1 eat. One
All right.
snack.
Okay. So Spirit Airlines, their on-time performance record and stuff like that, I'm going to put it up on the screen so you can take a look at that. And the amount of canceled flights and stuff like that is not exactly an exemplary airline, but it is cheap, isn't it, Jen? Way cheap.
I have no complaints at this time.
So, for example, this flight was 4 of us here, my kids too. We're going from, where are we? Orlando, which is an awful airport.
Other than that we had to fly to or drive to Orlando. That's
Yeah.
the only complaint.
Orlando, I-4 traffic, absolutely awful. Don't fly from Orlando Airport if you can get away with it. But we're going from Orlando to Rochester, New York, and it was like $900 and some odd with baggage and all that stuff, compared to the next closest one, Southwest, for 4 tickets was like $2,400. It was like double. So, and of course we live at Tampa, we'd rather fly from that airport, but you know, for these prices, what are you going to do? We had to go with Spirit. But I will say too, if you're flying from Orlando Airport, man, leave like hours in advance. I-4 has got to be the worst. Jen said that it was, did you say it was the most accidents of any highway in America? Yeah, so they've got the most accidents of anybody in America, so avoid Orlando Airport if you can. 2 other things I'll mention here about the seats on Allegiant Air is, first of all, they're very, very narrow. And in terms of like the thickness of them, they don't have a lot of cushioning. They have almost no cushioning. They're basically the same as Allegiants and Frontiers, though. So if you're used to it, it's basically the same as that. But they're just not very comfortable. They're a little hard on your back, so it's not a bad idea to bring something to put behind you. Second is more positive, is they've got the armrests go up and down, which is good because if you take up more space, then you can flip your armrest up like that, and you can basically enjoy a little more space. So if you are a larger individual, get an aisle seat. You can flip up your armrest. They've also got big comfy seats in the front you can pay extra for too. Got the artisan cheese tray, right, Jen? For $10. Not bad. What kind of cheese they give you?
Cheddar, Gouda, and I don't know the other ones.
How many pieces would you say?
3 pieces, 2 crackers.
3 pieces of cheese and 2 crackers. That's not nearly enough. And what did I get here? I got the signature snack box. Let's take a look at this baby. It includes a small bag of pistachios, very small bag. Some salted, what do we have here? Some pitted olives. Got some pitted olives here. We got 2 crackers. 2 cream crackers. And tiny little bag of these things, brownie brittle, and a little bit of tiny little bit of Gouda too. And I have a feeling this is not going to be filling at all, but let's see. The Spirit Airlines snack box. Well, I will say that it is better than nothing. Before I was absolutely starving, and now I am merely very hungry. So there's progress there, I guess. This entire thing, if you look at it, this entire box is 3 ounces. It's 3.4 ounces. So that is little less than a quarter of a cup of food they're giving you. Less than a quarter of a cup of food for $10. But, you know, hey, inflation, right? I will say we did take off on time, so and hopefully we're going to land on time as well.
That's like a half a cup.
Oh.
It's like a half a cup.
It's a half a cup of food? Okay. So it is, it's still not much, believe me. It is almost a half of a cup of food. What about the Spirit Airlines bathrooms? You must be wondering about that, right? You probably aren't, because bathrooms are never great on an airplane, are they? But what my standard is, are they clean or not? Like, how filthy are they? Are they dirty? This one, you know, it's afternoon too, and it's actually pretty clean. So I give them credit for that. Floors are not super sticky, and yeah, not bad. All right. Here's another Spirit Airlines pro tip for you. If you don't want to buy ice water, bottle of water, bottle of Dasani, which is $4.50, you can just, they will give you some ice cubes. So you can just get some ice cubes and wait for them to melt. I brought my own water, but that was it. And obviously should have not come on board a Spirit Airlines flight hungry, but we didn't have time to stop because of the massive traffic we were on the way here. So it is what it is. Well, we're almost at our destination. Looks like we're going to be on time. And hey, I've been on Spirit like 10 times now, I would say. And 9 of those 10 were perfectly fine. On time, everything went well. 1 of the 10 was a complete disaster. Flight was canceled. We were treated horribly. After the flight was canceled, we were waiting in line for probably hours to rebook. Couldn't get out till the next day. We were only going somewhere for 2-3 days too, so they kind of ruined one of our trips. So I'm not going to say Spirit is amazing, because it could be awful also. As I said, I'm going to show you the on-time percentages and stuff like that. Let you decide for yourself. But you know, why are you here? Why are you even thinking about going on Spirit? You know why. It's because of the price. So if you want to save money, you go on Spirit Airlines. And will I travel on Spirit again? I'm sure that I will. Because let's face it, the more expensive airlines these days are often terrible too, like American Airlines, for example, which is absolutely awful. So I will be happy to travel on Spirit again. But next time I'll make sure that I'm not hungry when I board the aircraft, and might bring some pillows or something like that too, but I probably won't. Super peculiar noise here. Been hearing this for like the last 15 minutes. Weird.